bottom 80% of people, you don't deserve to go to networking events. 80% little fleas come and follow you. They're worse than fleas because you can slap and kill the fleas. They stop annoying you. The 80% never stop.
My take on networking events is that you guys should not be going to them unless you're someone who's worth talking to. 2 years ago, I went to a creator networking event at VidCon where I met my favorite creator, Eric. I thought it was going to be life-changing. Once I met Eric, they told, like, holy fucking shit. Once I met Eric, I went up to him, I was like, yo bro, what's up? He was like, yo bro, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I'm just getting started in content. And he was like, oh, that's sick. And he just turned around and walked away. So there's a very sad story. Life did not change, by the way. But now I'm back here at Stanford University with all these great people here. Now I'm gonna answer the question and ask everyone here, should you go to a networking event? Why or why not? Are you guys ready?
Not up to that.
Yeah! Okay, do you think people should go to networking events?
Yes.
Why?
So they can practice talking to other people, even if they don't meet someone that they really connect with. It's good practice. Good practice. Put yourself out there.
My whole take was like, don't waste your time here. Focus on yourself. Invest time in yourself. Every minute you spend here investing in other people, like talking to other people, you're not investing in your own thing. And you should be aiming to make yourself a more networkable person.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
No, that was fully what I said earlier. You need to make yourself networkable before you go to a networking event.
Depends on how you angle yourself.
But I like your take
You
of...
can always be there to learn.
Yeah, no, I like your take of practicing. So I'll take one dial back on my don't go to networking events because of that one.
Yes, we've dialed it back.
Yeah, you've dialed it back.
From 9 to 8.
Okay, so Ryan, do you think people should attend networking events? Why or why not?
You should only go with intention, and you should be focused on building first. Because that's a mistake that I made when I was younger. I would just go to every event I could, meeting a lot of people, but had nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
So you're just wasting everybody's time, showing your progress, and then you'll attract the connections along the way. I think that's the biggest thing.
Don't come to a networking event if you're a bottom of the barrel person.
I didn't say that. Hey, hey, cut.
Do you think people should go to networking events? Why or why not?
Yeah, I think it's always great meeting new people.
Okay, let's say you have nothing to give these new people.
In that case, you should probably try to make yourself a more interesting person first before you. Yeah,
That's right. No
If you have nothing to talk about, then like,
Thank you.
what's the point of coming to these things?
How do you become someone who's worth talking to? Do you shave your head or like what do you do?
Yeah, you do some dumbass shit. I think you need to just follow your interests and that sort of thing. Then eventually you find yourself at a place where you're like, oh shit.
All right,
like,
let's say my interest is drugs. What do you do then?
just keep doing them.
Do you think people should go to networking events? Why or why not?
No. I think, well, for me, it was like, at least for content, I take back my answer. But god damn it, for content it's actually helpful sometimes, like meeting people. But I think when I go to a conference, like it uses my energy and my like effort. So I think when you're coming up, like I would rather just make the videos. Damn, I'm getting more stage fright than I was up there. Jeez, man, something about you. You know, your aura is just
The
like
aura? Radiating?
Make my chest. Damn, you feel that? Is it hot in here or this is me?
This is why I don't go to networking events.
Yeah, I know. I just get lost in this guy's eyes sometimes. There's a cute girl over there that I would love to get the number of. So I'm gonna leave this interview. But if I'm successful at some point, I will keep you updated. Okay? And I don't do this very often. Just fucking FYI, Mom, if you're watching this, I never hit anybody up. In fact, I haven't dated anyone in a year and a half.
What's her name?
I forgot.
Okay.
80-20%. The bottom 80% of people, you don't deserve to go to networking events because all you do is take knowledge and connections from the top 20% of people that actually contribute. It's not actually because they're bad. They're the ones that need the networking event, but they're the reason that you as a top 20% of individuals don't want to go, right? So there's like an equilibrium, right? If enough top 20% of people go, the 80% little fleas come and follow you, right? But if there's too many fleas, it scares off the top 20%. So there's a fine balance between these things. You need to be like a truly narcissistic top 20% individual to love these events, all right? Or you're just so rich you're bored.
Okay. That's a really interesting take. Do you guys want to give your thoughts on networking?
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. They were so confused listening to Andrew give his 80-20 spiel.
You know, I was like, what, it's like 20% narcissist.
I said bottom 80% of people at networking events are the reason you don't want to go because they're useless. But
that's true. She said that's true.
That's true. But I don't think you got to to be top 20% narcissist to enjoy it either.
Okay.
'Cause I think you can approach it with a lens of wanting to connect with people genuinely and listen, and I think that makes it very enjoyable. If you're like really desperate for something like a job, then I think you should just go.
Okay. All right, what's your take on it?
Here's the take, all right? I understand where she's going with this. If you are desperate with the job, you should for sure go because you have nothing to lose. The only people that have stuff to lose are the top 20% because you get your time wasted away by these like little fleas begging you for a job. Do you know how many times someone has walked up, I've opened the resume, first experience is lifeguard. I'm like, respectfully, if your first experience is a lifeguard and you couldn't have at least bullshitted something creative, I do not want you to work for me.
What's your response to that? Do you agree with the fleas analogy?
A little rude.
Okay.
Actually, they're worse than fleas because you can slap and kill the fleas. They stop annoying you. The 80% never stop. They start connecting with you on LinkedIn. They start like messaging you, following up on the messaging, question mark pinging the message to make sure you've seen it. Those people are infinitely worse than fleas.
Okay, what do you think about that?
You can respectfully learn to decline to talk to them.
But the effort of declining, right? Think about it. Would you rather slap a flea one time or would you rather decline someone and then have them fill up the little precious little storage space in your email? Which would you prefer? I would much rather slap the flea to death.
Okay. Any thoughts?
Sounds like I don't think you should be going to the networking events then.
I don't. Why are you Why are you at this event?
I am the top 20% of narcissists that truly enjoys it.
Do you agree with Andrew's take on networking?
That's like the
That's my experience as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she agrees with the fleas take, and you do?
let me record Nino during this. All right, so here's my take, all right? Content creation really isn't for some people, all right? What do you think about that? What percentage of people in your academy simply don't belong in content creation?
Mino is a coach for hundreds of people, by the way. Mino is a big content creation coach.
I think if you guys are seeing this, like every one of you guys, like you guys really inspire me day in, day out to keep creating, to keep serving. I think every one of y'all.
Bro gave the PR answer.
He was calling you fleas in the back end.
I never said that. I was actually like vehemently disagreeing with the fleas analogy. Like, I think the fleas analogy is quite disrespectful, to be honest, and like I feel like it undermines the human potential.
I would like to clarify my take. I made it seem like a binary system where there's fleas and non-fleas. In reality, it's truly a spectrum. There's complete fleas, right? Then there's like rats, you know, little toddlers, and there's people. There's a reason why fleas haven't gone extinct in the natural ecosystem, because they serve a purpose. You need probably at least 25 to 30% fleas to make everyone at the event feel useful, right? It's not so the top 20% feel useful. They already know they're useful. It's so the little toddlers, the people approaching top 20%, so they feel useful and they don't feel like fleas. Does that make sense, guys?
What about the people at the very bottom?
The fleas help the rats feel useful, the rats help the toddlers feel useful, and the people obviously know they're useful.
So
right?
what do you categorize me as?
You're definitely the top 20%. You're like a...
So am I a human or am I a toddler? Am I a rat or am I a flea?
You're human. More people know
human?
you than me. Like, I might not even be a human. I might be a toddler.
You might be a toddler?
That's more than okay to acknowledge. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's bad.
Okay, so
Like, maybe some people think I'm a human, which is great. Maybe some people think I'm a toddler.
Do you think
I know for sure I'm not a flea. I know that because I can confidently call other people fleas.
Okay, do you
Would a
think-
flea be able to say that? Fuck no.
Okay, do you think Aaron, what is Aaron? Is Aaron a flea or is Aaron a human?
See, Aaron's in between like rat and toddler in my opinion.
Whoa!
I'm gonna be replying to every negative comment. I'm gonna debate any one of you that disagrees with me. Okay?
Yo, Andrew's gonna... Guys, please debate him because I want to see this debate live. I'll be a little moderator.
No, he wants to see it because he wants the increased interaction
Okay, fine,
so
fine.
his little YouTube video can go viral. I know it.
All right, this is a wrap up to this video. We got enough footage in this. We got Andrew clip farm for like 4 minutes straight, bro. My God.
What is up, guys? We're back with another Minecraft video. On last episode, we did some mining on